You can be a success at work and a failure at home. Nobody warns you about that. They teach you how to get a job, how to make money, how to be tough, but nobody teaches you how to be a father. Not really. So you figure it out as you go. You repeat what your father did, or you do the opposite. Either way, you're guessing. And somewhere along the way, you realize something terrifying. Your kids are growing up, fast, and you're not sure if you're giving them what they actually need. Here's the problem. Most men are taught that providing is enough. Work hard, bring home money, pay for the house, the food, the school. That's your job. And yes, that matters. But here's what they don't tell you. Your kids don't remember the overtime. They remember if you were there. They don't remember the bonus. They remember if you played with them. They don't remember the promotion. They remember if you showed up. Research shows that over 80% of fathers say being a dad is the most important job in the world. But watch what they actually do. Long hours, missed dinners, weekends working, phones at the table. The gap between what we say matters and what we actually prioritize is where fatherhood dies. And the worst part? Your kids won't tell you you're failing. They'll just stop waiting for you. Let me ask you something. Think about your own father. What do you remember most? Not the house he bought, not the car he drove, not the vacations. You remember the moments, the time he showed up, the time he didn't, the words he said, the silence that said more. Every father is writing a story in his child's mind, page by page, day by day. And one day that child becomes an adult, and they will look back at the story you wrote. What will they see? A man who was always busy? A man who was always tired? A man who was there but never present? Or a man who made them feel seen, heard, loved, important? Here's the hard truth. Your kids are not waiting for your permission to grow up. They're growing up right now, today, this week, this month. And every moment you choose work over them, distraction over them, comfort over them, you are teaching them something. You are teaching them where they rank. Let me tell you about a man named Bob. Bob worked a factory job, 60 hours a week. His hands were calloused, his back ached. He wasn't rich, but Bob did something that changed his son's life. Every Saturday morning, no matter how tired he was, he woke up early. He made pancakes. He asked one question: "What do you want to do today?" Sometimes they threw a baseball. Sometimes they fixed an old car. Sometimes they just walked. But Bob showed up. His son grew up, got a job, started his own family. And years later, when someone asked him what made him the man he became, he didn't talk about money or success. He said, "My dad showed up every Saturday." That's it. Not a big speech, not a grand gesture, just presence, consistency, showing up when he was tired. Bob wasn't perfect. He made mistakes. He lost his temper sometimes. But his son never doubted one thing: he was loved. So what actually makes a good father? 4 pillars. Pillar 1, presence. Not just being in the same room, being available. Phone down, work off, eyes on them. 20 minutes of full attention is better than 2 hours of half attention. Pillar 2, stability. Your kids don't need a perfect father. They need a predictable one. Same rules, same love, same support. Even on your bad days, especially on your bad days. Pillar 3, affection. Tell them you love them, hug them, show up to their things. Fathers who show affection raise children who don't spend their adult lives searching for validation. Pillar 4, modeling. Your kids will do what you do, not what you say. You are the blueprint. Every day, you are teaching them how to be a human. Here's what your kids actually need from you. Not a bigger house, not a better car, not more stuff. They need you. Your time, your attention, your patience, your love. They need to know that when they fall, you'll help them up, not yell at them for falling. They need to know that when they fail, you'll still be proud of them for trying. They need to know that they matter to you more than your phone, more than your job, more than your stress. And here's the beautiful part. When you give them that, you don't just change their life, you change yours. Fatherhood changes a man, not because it's easy, because it forces you to become someone worth looking up to. You stop living for yourself. You start living for something bigger. That's not a burden. That's a gift. Here's the hard truth. You will mess up. You will lose your temper. You will be tired. You will choose wrong sometimes. That's okay. Your kids don't need a perfect father. They need a present father. A father who apologizes when he's wrong. A father who tries again tomorrow. The question is not whether you'll make mistakes. The question is whether you'll keep showing up anyway. Because one day, sooner than you think, your kids will grow up. They will leave your house. They will build their own lives. And you will be left with the memories of what you did and what you didn't do. Make sure those memories are worth having. So here's my challenge to you. Put your phone down today, just for 20 minutes. Look your child in the eyes. Ask them a real question. Listen to the answer. That's where fatherhood starts. Not with grand gestures. With small, consistent choices. Here's my question for you. What's one thing you will do differently this week to be more present for your kids? Drop it in the comments. Let's hold each other accountable. And if this video meant something to you, subscribe. More fathers need to hear this. Wake up to reality.